Welcome to TV20 Classic Sports. I'm your host, Christian Patterson. From all-star matchups to championship games, we've reached into the vault to bring back a part of Cleveland history. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of TV20 Classic Sports.
Welcome to Elder Field, where we're getting ready to bring you the PAL League Championship in Super Bowl VIII. The 49ers will be in red. They're the percentage winners. They're coached by Louis Kershinsnik, and the Bears, who are the playoff winners, and they'll be in the blue uniforms, are coached by John Harry. Mike Massa along with Brian Powers, and let's go to the introduction of players.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Clark Super Bowl VIII Flag Football Championship Night. Our third game tonight will feature the playoff winners of the PAL Division in blue, the Chicago Bears, and their opponents, the percentage winners in red, the San Francisco 49ers. Jones. Number 22, John Young. Number 41, Jose Vargas. Number 19, Matt Thorne. Number 11, Joe Oates. Number 5, Sammy Ayob. Number 6, Brian Bone. Number 2, Stanley Marnovich. Number 7, Jeff Perry. Number 8, David Woodrow. Number 12, Chuck Schreiber. And your starters for the Bears. Number 0, Matt Kell. Number 1, Jason Harry. Number 10, Patrick Nesky. Number 9, William Marlin. Number 4, Aaron Kirkpatrick. Number 16, Joseph Alexander. And number 14, Mike Sadler. Your coaches, John Harry and assistant coach Paul Pell. The percentage winners. Number 12, Chris Smith. Number 13, Mike Studd. Number 14, Mike Rezovic. Number 8, Matt Field. Number 5, David Gertz. Number 9, Todd Whitman. Number 1, Marty McCain. Number 6, Justin Bennett. Number 2, Aubrey Tony. Number 10, David Ward. Number 7, Donald Arnett. Number 20, Richard Bowles. And your starters, number 15, Chris Likey. Number 17, Taylor Cornick. Number 18, Steven Kershishnik. Number 4, Glenn Von Buren. Number 11, Ruben Quinones. Number 19, the captain, Ben Hoffman. And your other captain, number 16, Ron Boone. Your coaches, head coach Louis Top Koshishnik, and the assistant coach, Ann Koshishnik.
In the middle of the field, getting ready to entertain the fans with the national anthem, Rocco Scotty.
Rocco Scotty.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, full broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ringing, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
He hasn't lost a thing, has he?
Rocco Scotty.
Acapella.
Kids really enjoyed it out here. Rocco,
Yeah, sure he did.
such a fine job, many years. Fixture at many of these athletic contests.
And now the captains are going to be coming out to meet with the officials. And the red-clad 49ers, the captains will be 16, Ron Booth, along with 19, Ben Huffman.
Mike, also going to be out there with the coin toss will be Councilman Ray Pianca. The honorary coin toss along with the officials. He's out there now, introducing him to the councilman, the captains of the team.
Okay, gentlemen, he's gonna flip the coin in the air. You'll call it loud enough so he can hear it and we can all hear it, okay? He called heads, gentlemen. Heads it is. You want ball? Okay, hold up. Which way you want to kick
Well,
to
the
him?
49ers win it, apparently.
Okay,
They want
stay
the ball.
just like you are, okay?
The captain for the Bears are
Okay.
Jeff Harry, number
Red team
7,
will receive.
and Matt Pell, 0.
Blue team will kick off. Okay, gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck.
The Pal game is underway. The quarterback for the 49ers, when they get it, will be Ron Booth. Glenn Van Buren will be one of the receivers, along with David Ward and Robin Quinones.
Like the PAL League consists of 6 teams, of which 120 youngsters between the ages of 9 and 11 participate every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening since the middle of September here at Brookside. We're looking, of course, at the kicking team, the Bears. They were the playoff winner, and the percentage winner, the team in red, the 49ers.
Giving some directions is to make sure no one's going to be offsides. And one thing they don't want to do is start this game. The Super Bowl 8, the PAL game. Good kick. This is Ron Booth, the quarterback. Tight ropes down the line, gets close to the 30. The center will be Steven Kurshishnik, number 18. He's only a 4th grader at 4'10", 110 pounds. Ben Huffman, 5'2", 117. And Taylor Cornett, a 5th grader at 4'5", 100 pounds even. They'll be the interior linemen, people. Booth is going to run with it straight up the middle. and they finally grab his flags as he gets close to the 30. In fact, they're going to spot it right on the 30.
Very tight formation there, right up, ready to go. The official there in that Cincinnati hurry-up offense. Remember, all snaps must be in the shotgun formation.
Booth again looks, throws a short one. Pulling this one in was Ruben Quinones, number 11. And he's a few yards shy of a first down.
Boy, they're ready for action. They come up, they're ready with their play. The center's there. Quarterback Booth is ready for that snap.
Arnett is the one who brought him down. Carrying this one was number 15, Chris Ritchie, who just came in the lineup. So enough for the first down. So it's first and about 18. And it's going to be a reverse. A lot of running room. This is Quinones. And he's stopped at about the 20 or maybe the 22, they say. He had his flags pulled. Nice play. Jeff Harry is the one who saved the touchdown for the Bears.
Quinones taking the handoff from the quarterback on the reverse. Very quick. Did a great job as a rookie. He's very fast, good hands, and we saw the speed of the feet that time coming across from right to the left side.
Second and about 5 or 6. Short pass. Quinones again. And he slips down. If he could have kept his feet, boy, he could have picked up more yardage. He had 14 yards in that first carry. So another quick first down for the 49ers, who come in 10-0. We're the percentage champions, and the quarterback, Booth, just plows straight forward.
It's a no-nonsense offense. They come up, they make the call, they get out there, they go immediately, led by their quarterback, Ron Booth.
Patrick Neske in on that stop. Booth throws a nice high pass, and it's juggled. Almost intercepted by Jeff Harry.
Jeff Harry in good defense position. That time they lined up with most of the men strong side to the offensive right. Booth rolled to his right, tried to hit the end in a down and out pattern about 8 yards. Harry came across, almost intercepted the pass.
And that was the first incompletion for Booth. He is now 3 for 4. Booth, short pass. Pulling this one in is again number 15, who's having a great time, Chris Ritchie. And Brian Goen, number 6, a St. Rocco student, brought him down.
There's a flag thrown out. There's a late flag on the play. The option is explained now to team in navy blue, which would be the Bears. So we have to imagine it's going to go against the offensive team. It looked like a holding call. As soon as they got the option from the official, they decided to take the penalty.
We got illegal use of hands, blow to the face, and number 17 in the offense. Be 10 yards and third down.
They've got to get all the way inside the 20 for a first down. New quarterback, and they pass it into Booth. And it's a touchdown. Ron Booth gets his 13th touchdown of the season. Nice pass by Dave Ward, only a 6th grader, and he hits Booth on the run. He goes right down the sidelines and gives the 49ers a 6-0 lead. Again, Ward is the quarterback, and he's brought down by Al Jones, number 3. Everybody thought they had the quarterback on that pass, and I don't think they even realized that Booth was there as a receiver. And so now it's 1 for 1 for Ward, 3 for 4 for Booth for 44 yards all told. And Booth with an 8 yards on 2 runs, but he had, of course, that 28-yard on the reception for the touchdown.
49ers took the kickoff, marched all the way down the field with a 28-yard pass from Ward to Booth. Getting ready now for the kickoff, Mike.
And Booth kicks it. And getting a little room, and he's got the speed.
Boy, he's gone.
Brian Gone. What a return that was. That ties up this game in a hurry, doesn't it? So Gone runs it all the way back. And if my stats are correct, I think that's his first touchdown of the season.
Well, it has to be the most exciting, taking a kickoff going against the 49ers, a strong team. The Bears take the kickoff, go off to the side, and just with the speed going all the way up the field. Boy, they get back into this game in a hurry. Just one big explosive play like that really moved up the field with it.
57 yards, Brian. And once he got through, boy, he just went in a hurry. This is Harry, tries to get it inside, and the defense was able to hold. So kicking off will be Harry. Nobody wants the ball. Look! Still on his feet, but with the captain, number 19, Ben Huffman, at 5'2", 217 pounds, just ran right into one of the Bears.
We got a personal foul. Number 11, red, be 10 yards and a first down.
Looks like a hurdle.
They tell me that Ben Huffman gets his share of fouls. But with his size, I guess he can sort of intimidate and makes you think about before you try and get his flags. So he's whistled, and that's going to be a personal foul. And they take it inside the 20-yard line. This is an 80-yard field.
12.
This is the last play of the quarter, and a reverse again. Aha! I think you're taking a real chance when you go through a crowd like that. Quinones tried to get through, but his flag was grabbed by William Moreland, a fourth grader at Halley School. And that ends the first quarter with the score all knotted up at 6. We'll be right back for the second quarter right after this. Mike Massa along with Brian Powers as we get ready to start the second quarter of the Super Bowl 8 of the PAL Championship. Taking over the ball now is the 49ers. Booth throws it. Quinones again. Still on his feet. Oh, the last person that could possibly stop him, the captain, Matt Pell.
First down.
A sixth grader from Blessed Sacrament. But I'll tell you, Booth and Quinones pair up beautifully.
Excellent offensive tandem under Coach Louis Kershitnik. The second Super Bowl that they're going after. You can see why. Explosive offense, very fast.
Booth looking downfield, looking for the long one, and completes this one. Pulling that one in was Dave Gertz, number 5, who just came into the game. Joe Alexander saved that touchdown.
Like in that first quarter, the 49ers had 11 plays, 27 yards rushing, 44 passing for their 71 yards. The Bears, they had 1 play, since a play counts in flag football, for a 57-yard kickoff return. Score at the end of the first quarter, 6-6.
Both on a racing through, and he's got some room, and he's got some blockers in front of him. Goes all the way in for a score. That now is the 14th touchdown of this season, 12 coming into this game, and he's got the 2 scores for the 49ers. I'll tell you, they got some exciting football and some good athletes out there, and he's tired. And timeout. going to be called by the 49ers. Try and see what they can do to try and get either 1 or 2 points. To run it in, you get 2. To pass it in, you get 1. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Elder Field as the 49ers are going to go for the point after. They've got the lead now, 12-6. They're the home team. And running it in is touchdown, gets it. He got into the end zone before the flags were pulled. And now that gives him his 4th extra point on the run. So now it is a 14-0 game, 2 points on the run as we're in the second quarter. Or I'm sorry, 14-6.
With the run, they get the 2 points on the play, and we get a chance. We can look at that fine 29-yard run by Ron Booth as he went up to the left side. Let's look at that one as he goes up the turf.
Okay, guys, we'd love to analyze this one for you. Here's a snap back to Ronnie, and it's a run all the way, no pass. This is a run and gun team. And as you can see, he's going out wide, and Huffman blows out 2 guys. He makes 1 cut and then a second cut to the midfield. And from the 20-yard line all the way in, it's a race, and he's scot-free and home. What a run. Back to you guys.
Boy, he really has speed, doesn't he?
Quite an offense.
They are explosive.
And, of course, you know who's going to kick off, Mike.
Yeah, but he'll do everything else. The quarterbacks usually do. This is going to be Ron Booth. And the quarterback, Harry, Jeff Harry, is going to be back to receive for the Bears. And he gets it at about the 22. Still on his feet, and the flag is pulled, though, as he hits the 34-yard line. So the Bears will go on offense. Each of these teams has been able to score every time they get some possession. And we are in the 5th play now of the second quarter. Jeff Harry will be at quarterback. Dave Woodrum will be at the running position and also wide receiver. Now this is really their first offense because the first time they got the ball was on a kick and they ran it back for a touchdown. Jeff Harry going to be chased. And he still has his flags. Now he loses it and there's a flag dropped. Good defensive play by Justin Bennett, number 6, a 5th grader. Over at Paul Revere.
Jeff Harry had the lineup off to his offensive right, but he took off to the left with no blockers there. Found out in a hurry he wasn't going to be able to go anywhere. Tried to reverse his field. Flagged on the play, immediately pulled down, and then the official threw a flag, is talking to the captain of the 49ers.
Second down.
So they're coming up to second down.
Deflagging on the ball carrier.
A timeout by the Bears. They're first.
Mike, the Bears are going to call a timeout.
This is the 6th play. But the 49ers, and as you mentioned, Brian, you can see why they've had 2 championships to their credit. Whoops! Jeff Harry, the 7th grader, the quarterback yelled something, and then all of a sudden the ball was snapped. It hit his hand, it fell down, just the nose of the ball close to the 20, and that kills the ball.
That kills it. It is a play. They just weren't ready. They had the timeout. They decided to come up. They weren't ready with a snap. See if they got the offense organized now.
Now this center,
he called it out that time.
Jason Harry. This is a end around. It's going to be a personal foul. I think it's going to be on Huffman. As we said, he does draw his share of them. You could hear it. His pleading of all he did, it just hit him around the waist.
Blue, you'll take
Number
it, right?
19.
That'd be 10 yards, Daniel. 10 yards and first down.
Explaining it to the captain of the team, making sure he understood the option.
We got a hold on number 18 of the defense. 19. Be first down, 10 yards.
That was Glenn Van Buren correcting
Hey, it wasn't
the
on
referee.
me. Let's get those numbers correct. I don't want the coach to think it was me.
This is going to be the 7th play of the second quarter. I'll tell you, they're young athletes out here, but there's some real athletes. Right over the middle, and just not able to pull it in was number 7, Jeff Harry. It was thrown by number 8, Dave Woodrum. And Ruben Quinones was right there to break it up, and that was Ruben at 5 foot, 89 pounds, 6th grader at Urban Community School.
They're having some problems with their snap call. That is the offensive team, the Bears. But there was another penalty on the play, so there's an offside on the play. Thought he was drawn off, but apparently the Bears got back in. The 49ers were drawn off, so with that, they're going to call a different play, the Bears in the huddle, to see if they get this offense going.
You would think that Jeff Harry and his brother Jason, who's a center, would have enough practice at snapping that ball. They are usually high, but he hangs right under the ball.
The dead ball foul right there. Offsides took place before the snap.
I wonder why Jason just goes over the ball as a regular snap when he could just stand sideways and make sure his brother gets it.
Okay, wait a minute.
Because Jeff Harry is standing very close.
After we make the call. 16 blue, you got a false start?
Well, Jeff
You got
Harry
a false
wanted the
start.
time.
Number 16 blue, be 5 yards and first down still.
And the 8th play, coach went in, tried to calm them down. He's got 2 wide receivers to the right. And a high snap, and the ball goes over his outstretched arms, and he is just totally disgusted. Every time they snap the ball, it is too high.
Second down, play 9.
So
Now they call their timeout, trying to settle down with the snap. Bad snaps. Quarterback Jeff Harry getting a little rattled back there because of the high snaps down to the side. They just have to settle down a little bit, see if they got the offense going. Get some short passes, get it together a little bit. They're going to have to need the halftime to regroup.
this is the second down, and they've got to get all the way to the 40, and that's at their own 24 now. Still on his feet, Harry is.
They're wide
Lets
open
it
down
fly.
the
He's got a
field.
man wide open, but he was standing there rather than going downfield. That was David Woodrum, the 7th grader from Whitney Young, and he was wide open, but it was overthrown, but he could have kept running.
He could have kept going down the field. Of course, once you see your quarterback in trouble, what you really should do is curl back. Make sure you wave the arms up there. Give him something to look at on the side. You can't stand there with your arms down. So what they'll learn, and they'll learn from this, and this is why it's so great out here with flag football, the coaches will talk to him on it. He'll get a little curl, wave the arm, the quarterback gets a shot. They'll complete the next time.
Third down. Whoop! High snap. And he's going to go deep again. Great defensive play by Ron Booth as Quinones was, or Matt Pell, just about ready to pull it in, and Booth knocked it away. And it's going to be a kicking down. Jeff Harry, the quarterback, will be doing the punting.
Come on, we need to block it out there.
It's going to be a punt. They have to declare that. No rushing on the play. They get a chance to set up, and the punter gets in position.
Hope it's a good snap. Whoop. Went over Huffman. Booth picks it up. No place to go. Yep, he gets, and a flag is thrown as Booth gets to about midfield.
Flags everywhere.
So let's see what this penalty is about.
Come and get him.
15 red on the upper. It'd be 10 yards and first down still. 15 red, right?
Here's the official
We have
call.
illegal use of the hands. Number 15 red, be 10 yards and first down.
That was Chris Ritchie on that. And a number of new players in for the 49ers.
First down, last play of the quarter.
20 in, Richard Bowles. Number 1 in, Marty McCain.
Last play of the half.
Like on both teams, they have people come in there. That's one of the great things about it. Everybody that's on the team gets to play here in the Super Bowl down at Brookside.
You see Booth trying to set one of his players. He's telling Todd Whitman where to go. He doesn't want to get taken back there. Throws it, completes this one to Mike Rezebek.
That's the end of the first
And
half.
that ends the first half.
Score.
The,
49ers.
wait a minute. Yep, that is the end of the first half. 14-6 score. And the 49ers are on top. Welcome back to Elder Field, where the second half for the PAL Super Bowl 8 Championship is ready to get going. And you were taking a good close-up look at Louis Pop Kirshnick, the coach of the 49ers. The Bears will be receiving the kickoff. And Booth will be kicking for the 49ers in red. It's touched and picked up at the 18-yard line. And still has his flags. He ran one all the way back on another kickoff. That's Alexander.
First down, play 2.
It'll be a first down from the 30-yard line for the Bears. They're down 14-6.
Let's see, at the halftime, the Bears were able to regroup to get that snap count, to get that snap into their quarterbacks so that they'll be able to do something with their short passing game. Very important for them to get a good start.
And a flag thrown.
Fortunately, it didn't happen. He picked the ball up. Again, he didn't snap it.
We have a false start on the offense. Be 5 yards and first down.
The false start is on the center, picking the ball up, waiting for the snap count. Again, they just are not communicating with each other. And he picked the ball up, didn't snap it. It's automatically, it's a dead ball foul. 5-yard penalty. The Bears, again, putting themselves in the hole to start this half.
They've got a new center in Al Jones, the Bears do. And also, they've got Jeff Harry standing back a little farther. And another flag.
Number 10.
Number 10 apparently is standing off sides. That's Patrick Neske.
We have a false start. Number 10 of the offense. Be 5 yards and first down.
So the camera work there is a great shot of the offensive line. You can see the right side moving. Again, it has to do with their count with the snap between the center, quarterback, the line now, trying to anticipate it. Kids, let's pull it together.
It's a third penalty against the Bears for a total of 15 yards. 3 5-yarders. Hand off to Canonis. And another flag. Oh, that was Matt Pell. Correction on that.
Gentlemen,
We got an injury on the field.
On number 6, which would be 10 yards, right? 10 yards and first down.
That's going to be a personal foul. That could give them enough for the first down.
Well, it's the third penalty flag thrown in a row. 2 again the offense, but now they're talking to the offensive team, so it would be against the team leading 14-6, the 49ers.
Okay.
Officials did a very nice job explaining it to the captain, so they...
We got illegal use of hands, blow to the face, and number 6 of the defense. Be 10 yards and a first down.
That's Justin Bennett.
And a first down. Officials did a good job talking to the captain, giving them the options, going over clear, concise, so the youngsters would know what to call. A lot of great training out here, flag football. These youngsters not only have the talent, they're learning the organization and the skills. It takes a lot of people to put this together. Some great organizers, volunteers making this program the success that it is.
That's the 5th flag against the 49ers for a total of 45 yards is Harry. Trying to slip people.
Moves.
And he just had it pulled away. Yanking it was Booth.
First down, play 5.
And it's enough. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be second down.
Second down, getting close, but at least they're moving that ball up the field. As their best offensive play from scrimmage. They were able to move up with quarterback in the shotgun position, Jeff Harry, moving up the field.
So they've got a second and about 2 yards. Harry in trouble, and great play by Huffman as he holds his trophy up as a sign of achievement. The two captains. There you're looking at Huffman.
Huffman goes 5'2", 117 pounds. He's a brute out there on that right side. So he rolled over, grabbed the flag, held it up, and showed the way for his defensive ball club.
This is the 6th play of the 3rd quarter. Jeff Harry chased, gets it away, short pass, and almost intercepted by number 15, Chris Ritchie. A Robert Fulton, 6th grader at 5'7", 73 pounds, and an honor roll student.
Good job defensively from the cornerback to the outside. A good footwork as he moved his way back. Got the arm up there, didn't get the body, no penalty on it. Knocked that one down.
And it's going to be a kick for the Bears. Punting it will be Jeff Harry. The people are the two captains for the 49ers, Huffman and Booth. Squib kick. Huffman picks it up at about the 25-yard line, hands it off to Booth. He's only got Harry to beat, and he does. Being chased and grabbed from behind. What a nice grab by Matt Bell. So first down for the 49ers. Pell saved a touchdown.
Nice play on the punt. Punt going down there to Hoffman, taking the sidelines. You could see he wanted a lateral all along. He waited till Booth was close, did a nice handoff to the side. Booth going down the line all the way. Just as he's ready to break free, Pell came across. A nice play on it, a game-saving. Knocked down on the play, grabbed the flag, but now the 49ers coming up in good field position.
The defense cannot afford to give up another touchdown. They're down by 8 points now. Oh, look at the little guy. I think that's Stanley Martowitz. That's Anthony Toney. I couldn't see the number, whether it was a 2 or a... It is a 2.
It is a 2. Aubrey Toney, 4 foot at 50 pounds.
It is.
He's little and fast.
Toney. We're into the 9th play now. 14-6 score. 49ers in great field position. The ball is now on their own 14, or the Bears 14. Booth lets it fly before he's tackled. Thrown well short. There's good pressure put on him.
Ron Booth knew the pressure was coming. There wasn't anybody really cutting in there, but he had presence of mind to throw that ball down to the outside. And with that, the 49ers making some substitutions, they decided to call a timeout.
And the score, 14-6, the 49ers on top. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Elder Field, where the 49ers are enjoying that lead. We're in the 3rd quarter, the PAL Championship in the 8th Super Bowl of flag football. It's an exciting game. If you really if you can get involved in this game, you can see the skills of some of these players.
There's
Looking
one of
for
them
a
right
block
there.
from Huffman. Still on his feet goes Booth, but it is grabbed by Marty McCain. So he stops him with a grab of the flag. A flag is held down with just a very light clip, and you just grab it, and it slips apart, and you get all the flags that are there.
Mike, the PAL League is also sponsored, of course, by the Police Athletic League, which donated the T-shirts for these youngsters.
Well, PAL's been around for a lot of years. There's so many sports activities, especially in the boxing arena. This is going to be 4th down for the 49ers. The defense for the Bears has held. Booth giving instructions. He wants Rezabek to move out, and slightly overthrown. Brian Goen there defending on and pushing on that play and pressure. In comes Ruben Quinones for the 49ers as the Bears will take over on downs. And Jeff Harry's got to get something going here. They're running out of time. This is going to be the last play of the third quarter. Jeff Harry will be at quarterback. Dave Woodrum will be the running back. Alexander is one of the wideouts, and also Matt Pell, 0. Alexander is on the right side. Tries to get it out, and does to Alexander, but he is stopped by Booth. He caught the ball and turned, and there was Ron Booth playing safety, the 6th grader from Waterson Lake. And that ends the third quarter with a score. The 49ers 14 and the Bears 6. Welcome back to Elder Field at Brookside Park. And this is going to be the first play of the fourth quarter, and the Bears have got to get something going. They're down by 8. Not much of a rush put on by the 49ers. It gives Jeff Harry all the time he needs, and he is stopped just shy of the 30. Good job defensively.
They did that time.
Was Justin Bennett.
Mike, they didn't really have anybody going out. They tried to stay back in the blocking position. Dave Woodrum, number 8, was about the only receiver. Jeff Harry couldn't pick him up in the sideline. Little different offensive sets now for the Bears, using a little bit of a man in motion on plays, overloading one side, trying to get Dave Woodrum loose and Joe Alexander, 16, down the sideline.
That quick tackle by, that was Huffman. Ben Huffman is all over that field. And timeout is taken by the Bears. This is their third down. They've got to get it 20 yards. Harry at quarterback. They're coming after him. Lets it go, and Quinones had it in his arms, or Alexander had it in his arms and dropped it. I think he wanted to start running before he had control.
He was open down into the sidelines. Get a look at some of the statistics after 3 quarters of play. We have the 49ers on top, 14-6. There have been 20 plays for the 49ers, 58 yards rushing, 80 yards passing. Nice total of 138 total yards. For the Bears, in their 16 plays they had the ball, they're minus yards in rushing, and they're passing only 11. So actually they have a total offensive yards when you add them together of -6. So we have to get something going here with Jeff Harry trying to hit one of his wide receivers.
So this is going to be a punting situation. High snap. And knocked out by Huffman. Great defensive play by Huffman. Boy, he's quite a player, Ben Huffman. And so the 49ers will take over, first down. But what great field position they're in there at the Bears 30.
And then we look at number 19, Ben Huffman, one of the captains, the right tackle, plays both ways, of course, for this team. Excellent job defensively and offensively. He's right in the mix of things now, making sure that they get set here. Got to get a few extra players out there for the Bears. They're trying to get everybody in, of course, into the football game. And they better get one of them off the field. Okay, they're all set now. They've got their 7. They're ready for action. My quarterback, Booth, seems to be set.
And he's setting people up. That's Glenn Van Buren. He didn't know what was going on. A timeout called very quickly by the coach.
Well, they only had 6 players on the field. As we said, they're trying to get everybody in there. And, of course, when you do come in and out, it's tough.
Score At this timeout, 14-6, the 8-point lead belongs to the 49ers. We're back to Elder Field, and we get back to action. It's going to be a first down for the 49ers. And again, Booth trying to get his players in the right position so he doesn't get sacked back there. Oh, it's going to run all the way. Nice play defensively by Jeff Harry. And just as Booth got by him, he grabbed it, and that'll bring up a second down. And they've got about 13 yards to go. Second down and about 13. And of course the 49ers have that 8-point lead, and the way the defense has been playing, I think Coach can well afford to put some of his players in the game.
Booth taking charge out there, moving the players around. Sure he gets the offensive set that he wants, a very tight formation into the middle.
Now Mike Studd now is in as a tight end, and it's going to be a running play, and it's going to be a whistle.
A lot of movement on both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Number 19, here you go. Mark them off 5 yards back. On the offense, ball start.
Here's the official
You
call.
got a false start. Number 19 of the offense, be 5 yards, second down.
Officials doing a great job here tonight. Flag football in the PAL League Championship game.
So it's going to be second down and about 25, 26 yards. Hoffman just laying his hands out. So what do you want from me? New quarterback in here.
Nice run to the outside.
Nice try on that run by David Ward. Booth comes out of the lineup. John Young on that stop against Ward.
Putting a lot of people in different positions. 49ers, of course, a very organized ball club. When you keep putting people in this point with the age group, sometimes there's a little bit of confusion, but they have a good man out there in Booth getting it organized.
Look at the little fellow. That's Anthony Toney. Let's see if he wanted to pass, but no one's going to give it to him. Long one, and in and out of the hands of David Gertz. Was right there.
Play number 8. Fourth quarter.
This is play number 8 here in the fourth quarter. 5 more plays and will determine the champion of Super Bowl 8 for the PAL. Well, we've got a lot of new people in there. But Huffman's still in there, and they still have Booth in there. Number 12 is Chris Smith. But there are 8 players on that field.
Somebody's going to have to come off.
Apparently he was just telling them what they better do. Coming out was Dave Gertz. And there's Booth. He's trying to get Todd Whitman in position.
The ball's
and
down,
the snap,
dead right
and
there.
The ball will be down there.
First down. The other way.
So first down now for the Bears.
Could get awful close here.
If they score, they
the Bears
can
can
go for the
do.
2. Jeff Harry, a quarterback. Harry's got 12 touchdowns already this season.
Taking the banners down. We're going to need that on November 16th for the banquet.
49ers take a, no, the Bears take a timeout. I was counting the 49ers on the field. I think they had 8 there for a while. But the timeout by the Bears with the score, 49ers 14, the Bears 8. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Elder Field as we are going to be bringing you the final 5 plays of this game. But I'd like to update you on the age group. What was 8 to 10. Joshua Coe was a pass, kick, and punt champion with 79 points. For the 11 and 12, Bill Mahan with 105 points. He's a 7th grader at Gallagher Junior High School. And Mike Miklos, a 13 to 14 age group, 145 points, 8th grade student at Metro Catholic. Joshua Cole is a 5th grade student at Clark School. Let's go back to the action. I'll give you the remainder of the winners of the pass, kick, and punt by age group. Harry, a live and lobbing pass, and make that Woodrum. Lob ones to Harry.
So Harry was over on the right side, and they had the man coming. They wanted to throw it up high, get the pass, get the lateral out of it. They only have a few plays left, and they have to score. They have to get that power line going up, or that power man, Bill Moreland, the fridge, Patrick Neski at 120 pounds. Do some blocking so that their backs can get out there. Jeff Harry, get the quarterback throwing. Harry's to the close side of the screen. He'll be going deep.
Across the middle. This one again to Harry, and he is stripped of his flags by Chris Ritchie. That was a first down that last play, so they've got a 2nd and about 31.
Well, they're going to have to go deep, or at least get the speedster on the sidelines. I have them with just 2 plays left.
Again tries to get it into Harry, and it's intercepted by the man who's been doing it all for the game, Ruben Quinones, a 6th grader at Urban Community, and he's had himself a great game. We're going to have to give some thought of who we're going to give the MVP of this game to, Brian.
Well, there's quite a few players, and of course that was the...
And because they could just hang onto the ball for the remaining plays, the game is constituted as over, and the 1989 Super Bowl V PAL Championship belongs to the 49ers in the PAL division. Louis Kershinsnik now continues his record at 11-0, and Brian, I would think that Booth with 6 carries and 38 yards, 6 for 10 in the air for a total of 52 yards, and candidate for the MVP.
I would believe so, Mike. That gets my vote. It's Ron Booth, number 16, a captain of this ball club. The red team in the PAL League, the 49ers. Great offensive, defensive play. Tip of the camera, of course, to their coaching staff. Worked so hard with these youngsters, and to everybody, for the coaches on both sides. Tremendous football game we saw there. Nice formations. Officials did a fine job in calling the game and working with the youngsters as well as the coaches. Parents are out here. Just a great night for football. You should be proud. Gentlemen, the 49ers, the champion of the PAL Super Bowl game. There's a whole team of champions there. And of course, there's one gentleman, Tim, working hard here all night. Tim Wells from Clark Recreation.
And he's ahead of that, and I understand he's done a grand job. They lead the city in a number of teams, but he's helped organize it and made it work, and I'd like to thank he and his entire staff for getting so much of the material to us. And Tim, John, you're in the truck, in Cablevision for supplying their cameras, and North Coast for carrying it. It was a grand experience. I've seen a lot of flag football, or touch football as you want to call it. I've got a couple of son-in-laws who played it, and it's not the same as this. This is an exciting game.
This is the way to teach the youngsters, the organize, the coaches, the way they work with them, the assistant, the parents, everybody's out involved, and that's what you want in football. Some of them will go on, and they have gone on to play football for high schools in the area. Many of them won't, but it doesn't matter. This is what it's all about right here at Brookside with the PAL League and the other leagues that have been playing in flag football.
You know, remember Campbell from St. Ed's?
Oh, do I?
Came out of this program.
Excellent. Most valuable player 2 years in a row.
That's
down
right.
here. It's the only time they've had the same person 2 years. So we saw a lot of him in baseball and basketball.
Well, it's been an exciting evening, and I want to thank everyone who's involved in this program. It was an experience that I don't think I'll ever forget, and I'll tell you, I'd like to do it again.
A lot of fun.
You bet it. Kent Geist, our statistician, who usually works with us on Friday Night Ball, is keeping up to date on the stats, and a grand job. A little more difficult, kids, wouldn't you agree, than a regulation football game, and our spotter, who worked with us on football and basketball, Ron Carino. So thank you so very much for joining. The final score once again, the 49ers come out on top 14-6. Good night, all.
We hope you enjoyed today's game. Make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, TV20 Cleveland, and subscribe to get the latest videos. I'm Christian Patterson. Thanks for watching TV20 Classic Sports.